Good morning. How are you all today? Welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I want to read you all a survival story that just hit the news. It's quite a story. Have you ever been in a situation that was actually life-threatening? You know, a lot of us have been. Well, most people haven't, to be honest. Some of us have been. But usually they are situations that come on pretty quickly, and then you're over and through them pretty quickly. And then you have a story to tell. But I tell you, the ones that are really amazing to read about or to learn about are those that are ongoing, and the will of people to survive. I'll read you something here. I was going through the news today, and this is from, I don't see where it's from. It's on Breitbart, but it's titled "Mother of Three Rescued After Being Trapped in a Wrecked Car for 6 Days." The story is by Catherine Hamilton. So I'm just going to read this to you. I'll read most of it, not all of it. It says there's lessons in here. A mother of three was rescued after surviving 6 days trapped in a wrecked car in Indiana. Johnny Martinez was operating equipment for a drainage and excavation company on Tuesday when he spied a car tucked out of view off the roadway. Excuse me, it's early. He called his supervisor, Jeremy Vanderwall, who was also an assistant chief at the volunteer fire department. I'm leaving out some other stuff. The pair went together to check out the car and discovered 41-year-old Brianna Castle inside. She was very conscious, very alert, very aware of how severe her injuries were, Vanderwall told ABC News. She said, "I didn't think anybody was going to find me. I thought I was going to die in this ditch." Castle had fallen asleep at the wheel on Thursday night and driven off the road into a deep ditch under a bridge. Her father, Delmar Caldwell, said. He said she tried screaming at passing cars, but no one could see or hear her. She was stuck in the car and could not get out. But she was able to reach the water from the car, so apparently water in the ditch. The only way she was able to survive was using her hoodie and dipping it into the water in the ditch and sucking the water, or bringing the water into her mouth from the ditch. Vanderwall credited Castle's survival skills using her shirt to retrieve water, knowing that she had to have water to survive, right? That's one of the things, the rules of threes, right? Three days without water. Well, you can go longer than 3 days without water, but you're going to diminish daily after that. Her father said she had given up hope of being found by Tuesday morning, and then, by the grace of God and the prayers and everything, she was found. He noted that his daughter's phone was dead under the passenger seat, and she had suffered serious injuries to her legs and wrist. Everybody that helped find her, and volunteers and everything, was a wonderful miracle. She was flown to a hospital in Chicago. She's in serious condition, but they say she's in good spirits and eating a lot. They, of course, compliments to Martinez, who found her, and well, that's about it. That is amazing, isn't it? I'll tell you, the stories of of people who go through these long term situations and come out of it. Do you remember that story of the hiker? I think it was a hiker who cut off his own arm. I think there was a movie made about it. I didn't see the movie. I just kind of remember the story. Cut off his own arm after he was trapped between a couple of rocks he cut it off with a pocket knife, I think, something like that. The will of people to survive is really amazing. That's why when people come on and they say, well, if something happens, if the grid goes down, or if a nuclear weapon explodes, I'm just ready to go. I just want to go. Nah, you're going to be scratched, and you're going to be trying everything you can to survive. It's just in the human spirit to want to survive. There's several things here that this really was something. It was God at work, in my opinion, that she was found. But there are some lessons here, and that is, first off, let people know where you are, what route you're taking, when you expect to be somewhere. chances are, and I'm sure they have people out there looking and everything, but if a car goes off a road, and of course she fell asleep at the wheel, so that's number one. Don't let yourself get to the point to where that is a possibility. And I understand, people work long hours and driving home late at night. I mean, it's almost happened to me. Might have almost happened to you too. And it's just by the grace of God that some of us survive. Don't let yourself get to that point. If you need to pull off and take a snooze, do that. But let people know where you are. Secondly, and when you expect, did I say when you expect to be there, and the route that you're taking and all that. Her phone was dead. Well, was her phone already dead? Was she in a dead spot that she couldn't get, signal? I don't know. Hard to know, but make sure that your phone is fully charged and you have the ability in your car to recharge your phone. Now sometime, oh, I should show you this. Hang on half a second, just one moment. Okay, I went to get some because I wanted to show you something. Like most of you, or like many of you maybe, I use my phone a lot. When I'm away from them, I write my books on my phone, I shoot videos on my phone, I take, I'm always checking on it. And so I always carry one of these. I always carry this in my bag. And this is not only a flashlight, but, it's got a flashlight, and then it's got, you can dim, and then it's got another light on it for work light. You can dim that. And then I think, does it do anything else? Nah, I think that's about it, but that's all I needed to do, right? Sorry, did I glare you? But one of the things is it's a battery pack that can charge your phone. Okay, you keep this up charged up. And also I keep these around. I give all the kids one of these. It's a power source that they can keep with you. Because people are always running out of juice in their phone, right? And then they try to, anybody got a charger? Anybody got a line? You need to be in charge. As a preparedness-minded person, you need to have these things. So I highly suggest something like this you always carry with you. So she knew what she was doing. She knew that she needed water. She found out a way to do it. Something else, she was able to survive drinking ditch water. It doesn't say that who knows, she's probably got some parasite thing going on now that they're going to have to deal with, but at least she's alive, right? So anyway, I just thought I'll put that news story up when I put this on the Patreon channel for any of you that would like to read it and pass it on. It's a good thing to pass on to people that just to remind them, hey, be careful and do the things that you want. And here again, it didn't say that she had any foods, but I'm a big believer, and if I showed you my bags, I have something within arm's reach that's full of food. Probably some of you do too. If you don't, you should always carry extra food. Always carry extra emergency food. Carry emergency blankets. Carry everything, because you never know what may happen. Okay, so glad this woman was able to make it through. But it really is a lesson to many of us. If you want a real survival lesson, might I suggest a lesson and of survival and preparedness, all that, might I suggest the Stonemont series, my book series, the ones that I wrote. Yep, I did. The Reversion, the Revival, the Renewal, and Appeal to Heaven, the Blessings of Freedom, Hostages to Fortune, and the very latest one, On Wings Like Eagles. I'm spending the rest of my day signing some books and shipping them out, and then writing on book number 8. There's more survival lessons in here than you can shake a bundle of sticks at, and you'll love the story. And if you haven't read them, I'd suggest this be the very next thing you do, because you'll learn a lot while you love the story. You can get it through Amazon. The link's down below, or you can get it a better way. And that better way is directly from me through our website, stonemont.us, and that link is also down below. And if you get them from me, then I sign them. I sign the books for you and put a little note in there for you. And there's a way to get the whole set at a discount too, through the website, not through Amazon, but through the website. You can get the whole set at a very nice discount. And when you do that, and we're able to give the discount because shipping is a little bit less when we do that. So the money we save on shipping for sending it all, we give it back to you. And when you do that, also we put in the Stone Mountain Notebook, which is people love these. I use mine all the time. So there you go. Remember, it's up to you to be prepared. It's up to you to think about the things that might happen. And we all have a tendency to kind of become complacent and think, well, every day goes along pretty much like every day goes along. And sometimes something happens and the day just doesn't go along like it usually does. Okay. So always stay prepared. Always. And remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow. You all have a good one. I'll talk to you later.